It's Friday, September 4th, 2015, and let's talk about what happened this week over at xdadevelopers.com. IFA is going on over in Germany this week, so we have a lot of new device announcements to go over. Sony obviously is going to be releasing the Xperia Z5 and Z5 Compact, but they're changing things up a little bit, including a third device in their lineup, the Z5 Premium, which comes with a 5.5-inch 4K display. For most of the device specs, you can just check out the portal post, but they do all have the Snapdragon 810, which doesn't sound like a good thing, and 2 or 3 gigs of RAM, and a pretty decent-sized battery with micro SD card slots. Forums for all three of those devices are now available if you're interested in talking more about any of them. Huawei showed off their very first Android Wear device, the Huawei Watch, and Jack was able to get his hands on it while he was there. He's got an article with loads of information about it, as well as pictures up on the portal, and additionally, pre-orders for that are now available over on Amazon, showing a release date of September 17th if you're interested. It's coming in at $399.99 US. The second generation Moto 360, the Acer Predator 6, the Asus ZenWatch 2, the Huawei Mate S, and the Samsung Gear S2 were all unveiled as well, and forums for all of those were created. Not going into specifics because there weren't portal posts about any of those. Now moving on to non-IFA news, Android Wear was updated this week, adding in support for iOS devices, specifically the iPhone 5 and newer, running at least iOS version 8.2. Strangely though, they say it only works with the LG Watch Urbane for now, as well as all of the ones that were just announced at IFA, but all the older ones are not probably going to work. Again, I'm not sure how many of you this is actually going to affect, but still, I thought it was worth mentioning. From a forum post by XDA senior member V6er, Amazon is supposedly going to be offering bootloader unlock codes for the Fire Phone. The last time I checked, you can still get a Fire Phone for about $125 with a free year of Amazon Prime, so it might be worth taking another look at it. I actually reviewed it over on my channel a while back if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on it. XDA recognized contributor Gene6BF3 released an early build of CM12.1 for the T-Mobile and international versions of the LG G4. Bluetooth, RIL, NFC, and the camera appear to not be working at this point, so that is pretty major. But it is a first step, so if you've got the G4 and maybe you want to help out or just try it out, head on over there. An unofficial build of CM12.1 for the OnePlus 2 is now available thanks to XDA-recognized developer Grarak. Laser autofocus, the fingerprint sensor, the notification slider, and enforcing SE Linux are not working on that one, which those are slightly less significant issues, so you might be interested in taking a look at his thread. XDA senior member Lost101 put together a guide showing you how to fast boot flash images onto the third generation Moto G, just in case you need it. Rovo89 put out an update to Exposed, adding in support for Android 5.1, though stock Samsung ROMs and some of the Sony devices will not work with it, so do keep that in mind. There were several mods released for the Note 5. Wanum put out an unofficial build of Exposed for it. Ardor97 released his kernel for it, which promises better memory management. And XDA forum member Franco put out a surround sound mod that will allow you to use both the front earpiece and the rear speaker at the same time. Links to all of those down below. A YouTuber called HowToTech put a video out showing you how you can remove an S Pen from the Note 5 that's stuck in there backwards using a thin strip of stiff paper. So if you haven't already jerked it out of there violently, you may be able to take it out without damaging it. XDA senior member GayT94 put together a guide on how you can root the Note 4 N910C running Android 5.1.1, so you may want to read through that if you haven't rooted your device yet. And then once it's rooted, XDA recognized contributor Kevin Roxman has ported his Project Super Camera on steroids over to the Note 4, allowing you to record 4K for up to an hour, so do flash that away. And finally, of course, forums for the ZUK Z1 are now available. But you know what? That's going to be about all from me for today. You can find the links to all the stories that I talked about down in the video description, as well as the links to both my tech and my daily vlogging channels. Remember, if you like this video, please do leave us a thumbs up down below the video. We definitely appreciate it. And subscribe to receive all of our videos as soon as they become available. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.